Pranams to beloved Master and to all my brothers and sisters. In the earlier session, we have studied that love for the Creator is the most proper approach. When this love is cultivated by our sadhana, it is expected that this love will be reflected to everything else in His creation. But certain religious practices, they are hardened and they are petrified because they are mainly focusing on the rituals. One of the greatest principles which we have is God is present at the heart of every individual in creation. Master says this is not just a doctrine, but it is truth. When the search is externalized, the first thing that happens to a man is he loses sight and touch with himself. The goal is taken far away, very often to a distant sphere of existence which is not easily accessible. The search in almost all cases is futile and the goal inaccessible. In spirituality, all that is required to be done is to sit in a comfortable room, close one's eyes, turn the attention from the external world into the heart and meditate on the contents of that heart in the form of divine effulgence emanating from the being seated therein. Religion enforces an externalization of the mind in man's search for God. Mysticism or spirituality internalizes the search and directs the mind to the heart of the man, where the search should really commence. Basic education may be undertaken by religions, but further development is possible by what is offered in spirituality. Ritualistic mode of worship may be given in the initial stages, but after certain stage they do not have any meaning, and rituals for majority of the human beings degenerate to mockery. Spirituality, on the other hand, does not specify or advocate ritualistic approaches. Spirituality is a honest approach to the search for the ultimate. All that is stated is that one's development depends solely and entirely on one's effort and dedication. If the practice is not indulged in, then there is no benefit. Further, in spiritual practice, there are no associated threats nor any temptations are held out to the seeker. Religion concentrates heavily on ritual worship. Taking a parallel from the childhood development of the human beings, toys may serve children, but real thing alone can bring happiness to adults. Most religions, while giving out their code of ethics or laws, have only told their people what not to do. Therefore, these codes of behavior can at best be termed as negative codes or negative laws, because most of them do not tell man what should be done to attain a better life. It is common knowledge that religions divide man from man, brother from brother, provoking large sections of humanity to violence among each other. It is because each religion has its own separate God to worship, separate rituals, separate modes to worship their own gods. They also forbid to worship the gods belonging to other religions. Spirituality, on the other hand, invokes no names, confers no attributes or demands, no subservience to any such artificial creations of human mind, but focuses man's attention on the infinite ultimate source of all beings. Spirituality, if widely practiced in this spirit of humble approach to the ultimate, is perhaps the most potent force that can bring together human beings of all lands and all religions in oneness, which is sadly lacking today. According to Master, spirituality really begins where religion ends. One of the paramount and deep-seated forces of hatred has been created by religion, and I believe this need not have any proof.